I'll make this short and sweet. Today, at 5 o'clock, the Capitol Hill, both in the House of Representatives and the Senate, are going home on them for their Memorial Weekend. They will not be back until the 31st on Tuesday. So, your kids don't mean that much to them. Babies that have to be identified through DNA testing to find the parents because their head was blown off don't mean that much to them. All it took was a background check and red flag laws. 80% of the population, including gun owners, agree with this. Extensive background checks. That just means who you are. You gotta wait 72 hours to get, let's just say, I don't want to say the A word, I don't want to get triggered. A woman has to wait 72 hours before she can make up her own decision. Currently, as it stands, on shaky grounds. But anyone who wants to get, how should I say, stick that goes boom. Yeah, you can get that in a few hours. So in Texas, they made it possible that even mentally ill people could go to a store and get one. That was Abbott's decision. Mentally ill. We're infringing on the rights of the mentally ill to bear arms, like the Second Amendment. Yeah. You know what the other half of that is? By a well-organized militia. Who were the militia today? They were the cops, they were the army. Which means that even in colonial time, people recognize you need training. Not every idiot gets to carry one. And they weren't even talking about multiple rounds. They were talking about those little muskets that you had to load one round at a time. Yeah, that's what they were talking about. And why did you need to? Because you didn't know when England was going to come over to retake the colonies, not to point it at your fellow Americans. This problem came about because the NRA and gun owners glorified an item, a tool that was meant to take a life. Whether it's hunting, whether it's defending your home, or whether it's in the midst of war. That tool was made to do one thing and one thing only: take a life. And we're not treating it like the tool it's meant to be. Not everyone gets to hold that tool. Not everyone gets to hold the tool of a welder's equipment. Not everyone gets to hold the tool of a surgical knife. Why? Because you need training to hold tools. Or someone needs to show you how to use it pretty well. Because you glorified it as a masculine of honor, this is power. You see little babies dressed that barely able to sit up on their own, head to toe fatigues, with a firearm that's twice as big as they are. You see family taking Christmas card pictures holding arms. And it's glorified that, oh, if you have this arm, your family be happy, you have the big house, you have the beautiful furniture, you'll have respect. No. Stop glorifying it. And get these red flag laws up. A red flag law just means that if you have a history of an abuser, that means you've been arrested for domestic hitting other people. I'm trying not to get banned. Or at least I'm trying not to get this video taken down. This is what I used to do. I used to talk serious. We're talking serious. the red flag laws, if you've been convicted in the past of that, you had the police had to be called to your home because you and someone else were fighting, then you don't get one. Do you know how many ex-boyfriends or ex-husbands or even current boyfriend, current husbands that have been known to hit their wife or girlfriend or ex or whatever? They go out, they get an arm, they come back. That happens all the time. If you ever worked if you ever volunteered, not even worked, but if you ever volunteered for a safe house for women, or if you ever worked in an area where you had to protect women from the people that swore to love them, you see it all the time. That's what those red flags law. It's to keep firearms out of the hands of spouse abusers. So if you want to give the spousal abuser a firearm, you're against the red flag law. That's all it means. And each and every one of those Republicans voted against the red flag law. They voted against background checks. If you have a history, okay, that's the key. You have to prove you're not able to make your own decisions. If you have a payee or someone overseeing your decisions, guess what? That means you're making poor decisions. This is a background check. If you have issues, with your own life, how can you be trusted with a tool that's made to take a life? But no, that's not important. What's important is that every single member on Capitol Hill, they got to go home on their vacation because you know what? Sitting on the Hill is hard work, and they need to go home, and they need to grill their weenies and their hamburgers on their grill. And sorry, you get to, bury your children, but these people that they need their vacation. What gets me, okay, this what really gets me. One person decided that they were gonna ignite their shoe at an airport one day. And now the rest of us, from that point on, we have to take off our shoes. Because one person, one time. How many have to go? Just tell me the number that have to go so that when we get to that number, you get off your behinds and do something. I'm tired of seeing these little babies. Oh my God, that's another thing. Oh dear God. All these right to lifers, where are they now? Oh, the life of the innocent. Oh, we gotta protect the babies. Well, the babies are dying now. Where is the outrage? You don't hear them now. Because you know what? If you're pre-born, we got you. But if you're preschool, you're on your own. And you want to know where I got that from? Look it up. Look it up. It just really, it bothers me. This is what I do. I rant. I talk about current events. If it's too much, I apologize. If you're new to this channel and you're like, she doesn't have any food, I'll lay breaking news. You're very astute. I'm not going to apologize. No, I'm not apologizing. We've had enough. The entire Capitol Hill, Democrats, Republicans, and Independents, they're all going home. And our children are dead. Yeah. We teach them how to run for their lives. That's what they're teaching in school. Barricade the door. Pulls off the light. Hide in the corner. In the meantime, the Hills going on vacation because they've got a barbecue to attend. Yeah. Have a good day.